Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Wherefore, my dearly beloved, flee from idolatry. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord your God. Their land also is full of silver and gold, neither is there any end of their treasures. Their land is also full of horses, neither is there any end of their chariots. Their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. And the mean man boweth down, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not. What profiteth the graven image, that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image, and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein, to make dumb idols. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, Awake! To the dumb stone, Arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. But the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it. For I am the Lord your God. The covering of thy graven images of silver, and the ornament of thy molten images of gold, thou shalt cast them away as a menstruous cloth. Thou shalt say unto it, Get thee hence. Forasmuch then as we are the offspring of God, we ought not to think that the Godhead is like unto gold or silver or stone, graven by art and man's device. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. I am the Lord, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Thus saith the Lord, Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
È più che mai appropriato che in questo giorno noi invochiamo la Vergine Maria anzitutto come Madre della Misericordia.
Wherefore should the heathen say, Where is now their God? But our God is in the heavens. He hath done whatsoever he hath pleased. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. They that make them are like unto them. So is every one that trusteth in them.
Nation. This is the pagan Canaanite idol god Moloch. Now it is part of an exhibition, and it is being displayed at the entrance of the Colosseum in Rome. Now this exhibition is expected to run until March 29, 2020. Now this ancient god Moloch requires child blood sacrifice. Right? It requires the blood of our children. And if you go to the Bible in Leviticus 18:21, it gives an account of this. Now also it is alleged that the approval came from the Vatican for this Canaanite idol to be put on display in Rome. Now we are getting somewhere. The Vatican allegedly approve a God that requires a child sacrifice. Let that sink in. Now we see where we are going. These people are grooming you to accept, right, to accept these ancient God and these ancient practices. They are trying to bring back the old ways. They are trying to bring back the old gods, and they are making sure that you are well groomed to do the things that they used to do. That is what is happening right here. So pedophilia was rampant, so they are making certain that you are well groomed into accepting the fact that you can hand over your child to a pervert to have relation with, because they're working on it. Now they're working on the fact that you should hand over your children willingly, right, for child blood sacrifice. How cruel can you get? How cruel can you get? And this Moloch statue is affiliated allegedly with the Vatican, and that is not a good affiliation you want as a religious organization of that magnitude. It says a lot about them and what they stand for. If you're going to have an exhibition about Rome's history and about ancient civilization, you could have put a small statue in a museum for people to visit. Why put a life-size statue at the entrance of the Colosseum where thousands of Christians lost their life? Why would you do that? Now you see what these people stand for. They know that they're opening the portal and these ancient gods are coming out. So they are grooming you to accept them and to fall in line. They are grooming you to do these abominations. Things that will sin against the Most High, they are grooming you to do. But if you are not awake to the devil's devices, you will get caught out there. Regardless of which religion you're a part of, you need to get the information and know what is happening. These people are grooming you, right, to accept these abominations. There is no need for a life-size Moloch statue at the entrance of the Colosseum. You could put a statue in a museum, a nice small one, and sit and tell people what this statue is all about, instead of having this huge abomination in Rome where thousands of people visit the Colosseum. That's a slap in the face, and that is blatant disrespect. And if the Vatican is a part of it, people open your eyes and know who you are worshipping and who you are affiliating with. As I say, pray for our children, and glory be to the Most High.
And remember, the obelisk represents an antennae, so harvesting energy for the conjuring up of this. And you know, this has been the ultimate goal all through these many centuries and centuries since Babylon. The ultimate goal has been to do this, piercing the firmament, the Tower of Babel. We shall be like God. This is the ultimate goal of the mystery schools. So what you're seeing here is a masquerade as Christianity. And that obelisk represents the phallic with the circumcision of ancient Egypt, the false circumcision, the synagogue of Satan. Technically those who say they are Christians but do lie. Because this is all part of the ancient mystery schools of Babylon. It goes back to Babylon and Egypt. What does the Bible tell us about those? I'm sorry to say, but there's really nothing else to it. This whole place is a giant keyhole. Freemasonry, Illuminati, Enlightenment, all of that. Essentially Gnostic religion, which is, and Babylon, which is clearly against God, clearly against Christ, Antichrist. This is the fundamental truth to what all of this is representing and leading towards.
strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything, to stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions, with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert, and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people.